A pure-hearted wolf fell in love with a coquettish rabbit. He thought that his 2 years of devotion had finally paid off, that he had reached the peak at last. However, in the rabbit's mind at that moment were only the beautiful memories she shared with the deer. She missed his tenderness, missed his kisses, missed the sweetness and jokes they shared as fellow herbivores. Yet she accidentally brought those memories into reality. Hearing this, Legoshi was so shaken that his mind went completely blank. But Haru's next words hit him like a bucket of cold water. Legoshi's thoughts froze instantly. The damage to a man was truly immense. Haru hurried to explain that her concern for Lewis was only friendship. But to her surprise, Legoshi didn't get angry. Instead, he decided to eliminate all threats so that Haru would no longer have to worry about Lewis's safety. Before taking action, however, Legoshi needed guidance from the panda, because after the previous fight he knew very well that he was currently no match for the great bear. The panda revealed his most closely guarded technique, silkworms. If a carnivore wants to gain strength, it needs protein. Since Legoshi didn't want to eat meat, he should eat silkworms instead. But when he saw those tiny lives wriggling, Legoshi still felt a trace of compassion. This enraged the panda. In the face of a major battle, why pretend to have moral superiority? This was the only chance to defeat the great bear. For justice, for peace among animals, Legoshi bravely decided to swallow the silkworms in one go. Although the writhing sensation disgusted him, he felt the life force of the silkworms, a complex flavor concentrated from plants and earth. Just then, a giant moth suddenly appeared behind Legoshi. It turned out to be the silkworm he had eaten. Legoshi thought it had come for revenge, but the moth said it had no feelings anymore. Having been eaten, it only hoped that Legoshi would respect life and cherish the strength that protein gave him. Legoshi was moved to tears. At that moment, he deeply admired the moth. Because without emotions, there is no fear. But as a wolf, he had too many distractions and desires, too many burdens to carry. Before he could finish thinking, he woke up on the ground. It turned out that after eating the silkworms, he had fainted, overwhelmed with remorse, but through that sleep, he gradually overcame it. Clearly, at this moment, both physically and spiritually, he had reached a higher level. Meanwhile, his opponent, the great bear, was not idle either. To prepare for the upcoming decisive battle, he cooked himself a pork stew to strengthen his body.